This is Whispered Fear.
Before we begin tonight's story, make sure to hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and share this with a friend who enjoys the strange and unsettling.
When I was 12 years old, there was a single night that changed my brother's and my life forever. It wasn't because of a monster in the closet or some shadow figure creeping through our grandmother's house. No, it all started with my little brother Christopher and a permanent marker. Being the brilliant little hellion that he was, Chris decided to draw what he proudly called art in our grandmother's guest room. A stick figure, a very detailed stick figure, one with an exaggerated, grotesque feature. By the time I found him, it was already too late. The image was etched into the off-white wallpaper like a bad tattoo you can never laser off. "She'll never find it," Chris said with a sly grin, moving the Catholic calendar over the graffiti. Annoyed. "Oh my God, Chris. Why are you such a turd? She'll never find it," he repeated. I could feel the irritation bubbling up in my chest. Our parents had made it clear. Respect Grandma. The woman had survived things we couldn't even imagine. Some war, they said, and she was always lonely. We were staying over for just one night. The least we could do was behave. Annoyed. "You can't just draw dicks wherever you want, Chris. The world isn't your bathroom stall." Chris ignored my older brother act, snapped a picture with his phone, and, giggled like the little delinquent he'd become since meeting his new friends. Teasing. "Lighten up, Brucey, don't be a beta." That was the last straw. I shoved him, hard. We scuffled, punched and pinched and rolled around on the floor like wild animals. Neither of us heard the creak of the stairs. We didn't hear Grandma until the door opened slowly, a drawn-out creak, like a horror movie scene. We froze. Grandma stood there, staring at us like she didn't even recognize her own grandsons. Her eyes were wide and glassy with disappointment. "Oh, hi, Grandma. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you." She took a step forward, made the sign of the cross twice. Her voice was sad, quiet, like she was praying. Sadly, here I was, going to listen in on my two angels sleeping, and instead I hear the B word, the S word, and F word after F word after F word. We stood, brushing off our pajamas. My heart pounded. Nervously, "Sorry, Grandma, we just got a little out of hand." Interrupting, disappointed. "And I even heard one of you say God's name in vain." That's when Chris, ever the rat, pointed his jittery finger right at me. Accusingly, it was Bruce. Bruce started it. Grandma blinked, slow and deliberate. "Bruce! Why?" I felt a wave of betrayal so sharp it nearly knocked me off my feet. If that's how Chris wanted it. Yeah, well, Chris drew this. I yanked the calendar down. There it was. Stickman, smile and all. Grandma's face turned paper white, her lips pressed together like she'd swallowed glass. Then she walked over to the drawing and, without hesitation, spat on it. Not once, not twice, over and over until frothy streaks ran down the wall. "You need to be cleansed." Before we could say anything, she grabbed my ear. Sharp nails, vice grip. "Ow! Ow! 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 Hey!" She dragged both of us across the house, down the stairs, past her room, to the basement. The basement door wasn't just opened, it was kicked open. "No priest can come at this hour," she murmured. "But I have the game. The game will have to suffice." The basement was lit by a single yellow bulb. Faded lawn chairs and boxes of forgotten memories surrounded us like silent witnesses. Grandma opened a closet full of board games, the artwork faded beyond recognition. Monopoly, Trivial Pursuit, then a black box. No name, no artwork, just void. Inside was a wooden board, handcrafted, old, smelling like ash and cedarwood. Then she pulled out a black stone. "Touch the opal," she said. What? Her voice deepened, like something else was speaking through her. "Touch the opal." She grabbed both our hands and slapped them onto the cold, shimmery stone. "I have committed profanity and blasphemy," she intoned. We echoed her, shivering. The stone felt alive, like it was sucking at our skin. We kept repeating until our hands stuck like glue. "You do not leave until you have cleansed yourselves." You must beat the bad game. With that, she locked the door and left us in darkness. The stone made a sound then, a wet groan, a schluck as it detached from our hands and began pulsing. We watched in horror as it sprouted limbs, a head, a long, grotesque tail. No, not a tail. The stickman from the wall was real now, flesh and bone. Shitting shit-ass, cut your dick off. Fuck you, it gurgled. Chris yanked on the door. I backed up, pressing into cold cement. The thing grabbed a die, rolled it, moved its pawn. Hope you like eating your own shit in hell, it crowed. Grandma said we had to beat it.
I lunged for the die, and the monster attacked. Needles stabbing into my back. Chris saved me with a croquet mallet. We stomped it until it turned back into a rock. We played. We beat the game. And the basement door opened. Grandma was asleep, as if nothing had happened. At breakfast, she blamed our experience on bad dreams from too much sugar. But from that day forward, I couldn't swear, not even under my breath. It physically hurt to try. Chris? He gave up his friends. Couldn't even draw a stick figure without pants anymore. Maybe that was the price we paid. But honestly, I'd pay it again. Because there are worse things than being a little too polite. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Whispered Fear. Stay safe out there. And next time someone offers you a game in the middle of a night, maybe just say no. Thanks for watching Whispered Fear. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell so you never miss a new nightmare. See you in the next one. And stay safe.